Okay, I'm Trey Dobbs.
And I'm Trish Dobbs.
Oftentimes we put limitations on ourselves as to what we can handle, what we're capable of, and God has a way of stepping in and showing us that He can do so much more through us. When we were first told about foster care and compact, we easily at that time we had 4 children of our own, and we said there's no way, that's for people with 1 kid. Trish was diagnosed with breast cancer, and we started a journey that was completely unexpected. Once, we were on the other side of that fight against breast cancer, it opened my mind up anyway to going, we can do a lot more than what we ever thought with God. And so we said, let's do this. Let's become a full-on foster home. There were other kids that were introduced into our life that we were able to bring in, and they've now been with us for many years, and
2.5 years.
They are part of our family, and we love them. And then also along the way, we were introduced to Kason now a little over 2 years ago.
Yes, he was actually placed with a family that is a LakePointe family. They had him maybe just a few days. I remember going to the lake and we were going swimming, and I remember coming home and telling Trey, I want a sweet little boy. Mm-hmm. He was little bitty, waddling around in a diaper, chasing after Presley everywhere she went.
I said, he's in a diaper. Can we get them when they're not in diapers? Is there a way?
A little bit down the road, they had contacted us and they said, hey, there has been an emergency. We have a little guy named Kason. Can you guys take him? I called Trey and I was like, Trey, the family that we met had an emergency and it's Kason. Can we take him? And Trey was like, Trish, this is going to be a big adjustment. We're going to have to pray about it. So we start praying, and he's like, okay, we'll do it. And so I call the compact back, and they were like, hey, we've already placed him with somebody, so he's going to go with somebody else. And I was like, okay, it wasn't meant to be. Then in about, I would say less than a month, they call us back, and they were like, are you guys still interested in Kason? And I didn't even call him this time. I just said, absolutely, we're interested in Kason. The moment that Kason came in through the door, the first person that he reached to was our daughter Presley. It was like he remembered her from that day at the lake, even though it had been, a while since he's seen her. He reached for her. At first they had told us, hey, I don't think it'll be a long situation. I think it would be maybe a year.
But the way God works is we quickly realized that this was looking like this may be an opportunity for us to make a permanent transition.
Hey, it's God's timing. It's God's timing, not ours. They called us and said, get ready.
I mean, if you would have asked me 5 years ago, I would have said, you're crazy. Looking at the overall, where it started and where it's at, going back to praying about it, if you allow God to use you the way He wants to, He will make you capable of doing things you never imagined. Mm-hmm. He will open your life up to opportunities that bring you more joy than you've ever had. Yeah. And He'll do it in ways that you thought were impossible. Oftentimes when you think, God wants to use you, it can be easy to say, well, He wants to make an impact on all these, use you to have an impact on dozens or hundreds or thousands of lives. Well, really, He could just be needing you to make an impact on one life.